Hey, it's a Humble Collector here. I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. This is going to be my last video of 2019. I'm actually going to be going away here on a trip pretty soon, so probably will be a couple more weeks before I post another video. But I want to show you guys the Militaria that I got for Christmas. Some really cool items, I think, personally. Without further ado, let's get started. So I got a lot of paper items this year. The first one I want to look at here is actually a drawing that was done by a German soldier during World War I. Very well done. Wonder if this is a self-portrait or this is a friend of his. I haven't translated that yet, but I plan to soon. And on the bottom here we have 1916 as the date. So yeah, pretty nice drawing. I'm pretty happy with that. Also, got this pretty neat postcard here. Just, Hitler. Yeah, pretty neat. Probably the coolest items as far as paper items go is actually this right here. So this is a sketch that was done by a German soldier in Stalingrad of General Paulus. Bottom here, if it'll focus. Come on. Granted, it is pretty faint, but Paulus, Stalingrad, 42. He already looks annoyed at how the battle is going at this point. I wonder how this got out of Stalingrad, actually. I wonder if the soldier who drew this was wounded and he managed to get out before the pincers closed, or something else. Yeah, definitely a pretty neat piece. Pretty happy with that. And also a whole stack of death cards, so you guys can look forward to many more death card videos in the future. Got Michael Stockinger here, wearing a infantry assault badge. We've got Johann Meyer. He'll focus. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Panzer Grenadier. So that's pretty cool. We've got Corbinian Rodelmeyer. What's interesting about him, if you look at his date of death here, it's April 26, 1945, so just 4 days before the end of the war in Europe. So unfortunately, he was killed right there near the end. Then we actually have some World War I death cards as well. So here we have Kulper Stare, and you can see there's a whole bunch of unit information on there too, so I'm very excited to get that one translated. As well as this other World War I death card for Ferdinand Weiser. He's in the 3rd Infantry Regiment. He's wearing his dress dagger there, it looks like. And the last death card we have here is Johann Feitschi, don't really know. But yeah, he was killed on the Eastern Front. And a whole wall of text there, so I look forward to getting that translated. But yeah, that was the paper stuff. So now let's move on to the big item that you saw in the thumbnail, which is, zoom out here, this piece of rusty metal right. Yeah, sorry about that. Apparently I accidentally clicked one of the other buttons on my camera there, but we weren't in the middle of anything important, so it's fine. I'll just put a fade cut in or something. So this is a Panzerfaust tube that is horribly dirty and just drops dirt everywhere it goes. What's interesting about this is it's not a normal Panzerfaust tube. At least I don't think it is. So as everybody has probably seen this on my previous videos, I actually own a Panzerfaust 60 that's in really good condition. So during the war, the Germans produced the Panzerfaust Klein, Panzerfaust 30, the Panzerfaust 60, the Panzerfaust 100, and then the Panzerfaust 150. The 150 being the rarest version because there weren't a lot of them made. I believe this is actually the tube for Panzerfaust 150. We're going to talk about why. So if we look here at the sights on the this part here, they're actually pretty different from the ones on my 60. They don't line up at all. I did measurements on all of them. So that leads me to believe it's not a 60. It's definitely not a 30 or a Klein. So that leads it to be the 100 or the 150. And what's interesting is that apparently there's a lot of contradictory information about the 100 and the 150, because every website that I went to while I was doing research seemed to say slightly different things. For instance, I was told that the 100 had 4 holes in the sight and was painted with radium paint, so you could see it in the dark. But I couldn't find a single picture of Panzerfaust 100 that had that, though the ones that I found only had 3 sight holes, so I don't know what all that's about. And some of the Panzerfaust 150 information I found said that it had like a pistol grip, like an RPG kind of, which I don't think it did. That was the Panzerfaust 250 that was never actually put into production. So yeah, a lot of different information out there. But one thing, I'm going to put this on screen right now. I found this picture of like all the Panzerfausts. You notice there's a screw at the very back of the fire mechanism on all the Panzerfaust models that were mass-produced. Now, what's interesting is if we look at this one here, you'll see that the screw is right here. Way back of the fire mechanism. On my 60, it's actually right about there. And as you saw in that picture, the screw, again, I have no clue what that screw is even for. It's actually usually like right about here. So that leads me to lean toward this actually being a 150. Like I said, I had trouble finding literally any information on it. So if anybody has any information, that'd be really helpful. Because if it is a 150, that's awesome, because they only made 100,000 of them. Most of them never even made it to the front because of the condition in Germany by the point that they were introduced. But yeah, if it is actually a 150, then that'd be pretty neat. Even if it does end up being like 100, that'd be awesome. Or even if it does end up being a 60 with some weird sights. I mean, it's still cool. But yeah, I'm curious to see what you guys think, what you guys know about the 150, because like I said, the information online is like super contradictory. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below. Love hearing from you guys. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays once again. Happy collecting, and I will see you all again soon.